On this auspicious grand finale, how can we not include someone from the International Maritime Organization? Today, we have Mr. Sitki Bekir. He is the head of Asia and Pacific section, IMO Technical Cooperation Division. He coordinates technical assistance and capacity building programs under the Integrated Technical Cooperation Program of the IMO for the member states in Asia and Pacific region. He is also the member of the Nautical Institute, Royal Institute of Navigation, Turkish Ocean Going Master Association, and ITU Maritime Faculty Alumni Association. Please join me in introducing a special guest, Mr. Sitki Bekir. Even though today he's working for the IMO, but today he will be speaking in his individual capacity. Let's welcome him on board.
Captain Vijay, thanks very much for your kind words. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, dear cadets, my sincere thanks go to the event organizers for inviting me to this commendable event. I would like to begin with expressing my admiration for this wonderful initiative. Congratulations, All India Maritime Pilots Association, India Maritime University, Captain Gajanan, and all the cadets participated in this project. It is a great pleasure to be part of this program on the occasion of the grand finale of India's largest single subject research paper competition on pilot ladder risk mitigation. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we would agree that maritime environment and operations contain high risks. Pilot transfer arrangements and related operations are part of those daily high risk activities, as mentioned by all the speakers spoke before me. Even if all the rules are adequately applied and boarding arrangements prepared safely, the pilot transfer can still be a hazardous operation, let alone inadequate safe working practices. Therefore, the rules for pilot ladders and transfer arrangements are clear and well publicized. However, incidents show us that there are still ships sailing around and not applying the rules, thus increasing the risk factor during an operation that already entails considerable risk. In this regard, firstly, the theme of this event is undoubtedly a vital issue of paramount importance. Secondly, the modality of the event is applaudable as it engages young cadets and professionals or future professionals in such a critical subject most attractively and fascinatingly. Why is the engagement of young professionals in addressing essential issues so important? Because this approach is a brilliant way to raise awareness, enhance the sense of responsibility, guide those young people to habituate safe practices, and eventually form their professional life to build their careers in a safety-centric manner. This attitude will lead them to have the habit of always think a safe or safer way of undertaking any given tasks. Thirdly, as you all would appreciate, digitalization is critical in the maritime and shipping environment and becoming even more so day by day. The only way to adapt to new technology for the older generation is to communicate with younger generation amicably and satisfactorily. The best way to achieve such reliable communication is to actively engage young people in essential matters and give them responsibilities, while young mariners will need to learn from more experienced professionals through mentoring. The latter group will need to know or get the active input and support from the former. That's the best way to close the gap between generations and adopt new developments in a world in which technology moves incredibly rapidly. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I want to conclude my brief remarks and congratulate the organizers and competitors. In my view, all the competitors are the winners as they all benefit from their experience, according to my perspective. I therefore congratulate all young mariners who are involved in this project. And before I conclude my brief address, please allow me to very briefly respond to Captain Rajesh Tandon. He raised a question, a very pertinent question. By all means, there are different ways of bringing this work to the IMO, and we can discuss it separately. But it's of course it's incumbent upon the government of India, if they so wish, to bring this to IMO, DG Shipping in particular. And I'm pretty sure IMPA, Nautical Institute, other NGOs, including ICS and other NGOs, IACS, and other member states would support if there's any concrete proposals you may wish to bring to IMO. On that note, I wish you all fair winds and following seas. Thank you very much for inviting me again. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your participation, and thank you for addressing the concern raised by MDs. And thank you so much for admiration for IMPA as well as IMO. And you talked about the risk associated in the pilot boarding arrangement and the new technology acceptance and how we should actively engage the young minds. So thank you so much. And we are certain that your words will inspire more discussions and safety implementations in the direction for pilot safety and safety awareness. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.